Hello, second graders. Welcome to our core video. I'm so excited to talk about the Romans today. What you'll need for today is some scissors, some crayons, glue, and this map of Italy. Okay, and a pencil. So go ahead and get those things and put pause and come back. Okay, now that you're back, I'm going to share my screen so we can get started. So this is the map of Italy. It should look like a little boot right here. Do you see it? Good. So remember how we were talking about how Rome was a kingdom, right? Rome was this small little kingdom in Italy. And today we're going to talk about the different tribes that were part of this kingdom. A tribe was a group of people that got together. They were kind of like families, little families. So we're going to talk about all the families that lived in the kingdom of Rome, right? Who is the first king of Rome? Romulus. Romulus is King Romulus, right? The first king of Rome. So let's go ahead and get started. On Monday, I'm so excited because on Monday, I am going to split you up into families. So your groups, you're going to have little groups where you will be at certain families. So let's start by showing you what a tribe is. These are the tribes. There are 3 tribes in Italy. Well, there were many, many tribes in the kingdom of Rome, but I only want to focus on 3 today. We're going to color this top one. So you're going to go from the top. It really doesn't matter where you draw these lines, as long as you know that the top part. I'm just going to make a line like this, and you can kind of copy me. I start right here where this is, and I go down this way like an S, and I go back up to this little bump. And we are going to use, if you have a black marker, I would use that. We're going to write Etruscans. The Etruscan family lived up here. The Etruscan tribe lived up here. So we're going to go ahead and color that beautifully. For the sake of our video, Miss Antiana will not spend time coloring it, just because I want to make this video a little bit shorter. But we had the Etruscan tribe. Can you say that with me? The Etruscan tribe. Now, whoever was the leader of this family, so for example, most of the time the leader in your family will be the father, right? Your father will be the head of the family. So back then in Rome, these tribes, these little families also had leaders. This was the person in charge. And this person was called a patrician. Can you see that? Patrician. How many of you speak Spanish? Okay, some of you, right? And in Spanish, what's the word for father? Padre, right? How many of you speak a little bit of Latin? What's the name for father? Pater, right? Pater. Pater nostrum, right? When we pray the Our Father. Pater is the name in Latin. So the leader, the head, the one in charge in the tribe is called the patrician. Pater, patrician. Do you see that? So the patrician was the head. Those were the people that were in charge. And then you had other people, the other people that worked and did everything else, and those were called the plebeians or the plebeians. Can you say that with me? Plebeians. Good. So you can go ahead and color that in. I'm not going to color it because I don't have time, and I want to make this video short. Okay, I'm just going to color it a little bit. I'll finish coloring it afterwards. Okay, So there you go. That is the Etruscan family. And on Monday, you'll get to know what part of family you were. Okay, then we had a much smaller one, and these were called the Latins. Can you say that? The Latins. And they were right here. And guess who these Latins were? They lived right in Rome. These were the Romans. I mean, they were all Romans. Everyone here was Roman. But the Latins were closer to Rome, the city. So let's use orange for the Latins. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make like a U shape like this. They weren't really big. Okay, so let's go ahead and color that in. Go ahead and write these names in when you can. This part right here will end up being empty. There's other tribes, remember how I told you, but we're not going to talk about those. So I'm going to just put a marker like this. And the ones down here were called the Umbrians. Umbrians. So what we're going to do is we're going to write, go like this, and we're going to go and we're going to write Umbrians. Okay. And this part right here, again, it'll just be marked off. And that's okay. And the Umbrians, I'm going to color them green. Okay. These are the Umbrians. And I'm actually going to add one more because they are quite important. Do you see this black part that we put right here? Well, all of this right here are the Sabines. So I want you to put an arrow right here and write Sabine. Make sure it's close to the country because I want it to so that you can cut it. So we're gonna get our yellow. That way you know the Umbrians are the ones over here with the lines. I know I said I didn't want to mention this one, but let's just go ahead and color it up. Okay, and that's it for that. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this. You don't need the islands. You can if you want. I'm just gonna cut a circle like this around it, okay? Then I'm gonna grab my journal, my history journal, and I am going to glue it. I'm gonna glue the back. Okay, glue, 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 glue. Okay, perfect. And then we will glue it right here in the page. It should fit on one page. It should not be a double page. Okay, boys and girls, and that is it for today. That's all we have to do. So go ahead and do that for me. If you need to pause it so that you can write down these names, you can. So we have 4 different tribes today that we talked about, 4 different families, right? The Etruscans, the Sabines, the Latins, and the Umbrians. Let me give you a hint. The first king, King Romulus, comes from the Latins. Okay, so on Monday, I'm going to go ahead and divide you all into groups, and you are going to be from the Etruscan tribe, or you're going to be from the Latin tribe, or from the Sabine tribe, or from the Umbrian tribe. And hopefully we can maybe have a little, you guys can come to mass, and maybe we can have a little game afterwards. So keep in tune for that, and I will send an announcement for that as well. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Totus tuus, Maria.